Alam niyo ba mga kapatid, marami po taong gusto talagang yumaman pero iilan lang ang gustong dumaan sa tamang proseso sa pagyaman. Sa episode natin na ito, pag-usapan po natin ang buhay ng isang tao hindi lang gumawa ng negosyo pero gumawa ng legacy sa buhay sa pamamagitan ni Ginoong Henry C.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
Hi there, this is Chinky Tan, your pambansang wealth coach. Sobra akong excited sa session natin na ito. Bakit po? Kasi nga, napanood ko tong video na ito and I want to do a commentary. This is courtesy of ANC. Okay, credit lang sa ANC. And kakat-kat lang po natin and napagbigyan ng pagkakataon na ma-interview talaga ang mga anak ni Ginoong Henry C. At sila na po ang nag-share first hand kung ano po ang natutunan po nila sa kanilang ama at paano sila naging mga successful din sa negosyo. Pakinggan muna natin ang isa sa kanyang mga anak na si Teresita C. Coson. Siya lang po ang nagpapatakbo ng kumpanyang BDO at marami pang negosyo.
He really has a vision and a mission in his life. And he works very hard. I can confirm that he works very hard. And he's very determined. He perseveres. I see the times that there are difficulties. He perseveres.
Sabi, no? Ang galing. Sinabi niya vision plus hard work and perseverance is equivalent to success and legacy. So, isa-isain po natin vision. Alam mo, it's very important that we need to have vision in life talaga. Like for example, si Ginoong Henry C. ang vision niya is to build the biggest department store with everything in it around 40 years ago, 30 to 40 years ago. May nag-share po sa akin ng storya. Ito first-hand story rin po to. Na nung senior ni Mr. Henry C. ang kanyang vision, nasa Quiapo Echagui pa lang siya. Iisa lang ang kanyang store noon. Maliit pa noon. At nung senior niya sa kanyang accountant, yung accountant po bigla lang natawa. Sabi niya, magandang vision yan Mr. C. Pero wala ka namang kapera-pera. Sino magpapausang sa'yo? Pero sinabi niya, hindi. Naniniwala ako sa aking vision. Pagtatrabaho ka yan, kahit anong challenge, tutuloy ka yan. To cut the long story short, after 30 to 40 years came SM North, EDSA, Mega Mall, MOA, China, at marami pang iba. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ladies and gentlemen, nag-umpisa si Ginoong Henry C. na hindi mayaman. Hindi siya genius. Kailangan lang meron kang gusto sa buhay, maging consistent ka lang, at huwag kang susuko. Grabe talaga. Ay nako, ito lang po ladies and gentlemen. Ngayon, pakinggan naman po natin ang second life lesson na matutunan po natin sa isa pang niyang anak na si Ginoong Hans C.
You were doing that as a belief way before it was fashionable.
Let me go back. You know, the exact date that happened, I can still remember very clearly. It's May 18, 1988.
Oh.
That was, besides it's my mother's birthday, that was the day that SM Makati had its fire. And the fire went through for 4 days. During then, there's no way to stop the fire. So while I was the one being tasked to do all the construction, my father already called me and said, let's strategize, plan out how we can open again November 18, exactly 6 months. While the fire was still raging, we were already talking about solutions. And we went on working together. We decided to get so many contractors, and that was where I was very impressed with my father.
So grabe talaga, no? Yung parang may kasabihan nga maraming beses kang manakaw, huwag ka lang masunugan kasi ubos lahat. So, ano pong ginawa ni Ginoong Henry C. nung nasunog po yung Makati, SM Makati? Hindi pa tapos na sunog, ano pinagawa? Nagpaplano na siya. Grabe, no? Yan ang tinatawag natin na crisis leadership. Hindi nagpapanik, no? Kundi nagpaplano. Kaya mga ka-friendship, no? Kung ikaw, you are in a financial crisis right now. Nalubog sa utang, nalugi ang negosyo mo, or if not naman, na-scam ka. Kaya mong makabangon, di ba? I know, mahirap yan. Siyempre, there's a time of grieving, there's a time of mourning, pero wag pong matagal. Na kailangan po mag-isip po tayo ng pamamaraan na babangon tayo ulit, no? Kahit ilang beses ka bumagsak, kahit ilang beses nalugi ang negosyo, pero kung ang mindset mo talaga, gusto ko talaga matuto, gusto ko talaga makabangon, maniwala ka. Walang imposible. That is the second lesson that we can learn. Ito naman yung pangatlong lesson na matutunan po naman natin na hindi naman galing sa anak pero galing sa isa sa pinakamatagal na pong partner no, parang executive ng Shumart, yung tinatawag na SM Investment Corporation, naggaling kay Ginoong Jose T. Sio. At anong sinabi po niya?
Family members are very close-knit and they talk with each other. A decision is done very quick. It's in the system. It's in the system, which I think it was inherited from Mr. C.
So, sinasabi po niya talaga kung gusto niyo mag-build ng mabilis, mapalakas ang iyong negosyo, i-build mo sa tiwala, trust. Sa SM family po, mabilis ang desisyon kasi malinaw ang kultura po nila. They're very open, they're very honest, at they respect one another. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, napakahirap talaga sa family corporation. Yung minsan kayo mismo, nagkakaingitan, nagkakaawayan, nagbibilangan, di ba? Nagpa-power play, di ba? Parang minsan pinapaboran. Yun nga, sinabi ni Ginoong Jose, hindi niya nakita to sa pamilya niya because they were number one, trained well by Mr. Henry C. Sr. At the same time, professional ang ginagawa nila. At yun, nagkakaroon sila talaga ng tinatawag na unity. Unity in the company. At ano pa kaya mga sikreto ni Ginoong Henry C. Sr. na shinare naman po ni Mr. Jeffrey Lim. Siya lang naman po ang President Executive Director ng SM Prime Holding, isa sa pinakamalaking developer dito sa Pilipinas. So ano po sinabi niya?
I think number 2, it's the humility, right? Even the humbleness in him, even if he was already somebody at that time, there's, you know, that humility in him somehow, you know, goes to you also. And I'm very lucky because even the children actually, because of what they have seen, practice that. And up to now, even external, you talk to people, right? That's always the legacy that Mr. C has. Very humble.
Grabe, totoo po yan. No? Kahit na matagumpay na, kilala na, pero hindi pumasok sa utak yung success. Ika nga sumakses, pero hindi pumasok sa utak. Alam mo, may kakilala ba kayo na sumakses lang ng konti? Pero grabe, no? Yung nagbago ugali, di ba? Yung parang nagpa-power trip na, di ba? May kakilala kayong ganun? Kung may kakilala kayo, type yes sa comment section. Alam mo, pwede naman tayo maging successful na hindi yabang ang dala. Alam mo yung totoong yaman, lalo na yung mga mayaman, successful, simple lang yan. Malasakit pa rin sa iba, tulad ni Ginoong Henry C. Sr. Malayo na naabot, pero nanatiling nagpapakumbaba. That's the reason why ako personally, I'm reminded also na despite of whatever I will achieve or have achieved, wala, lahat ito, honestly, hiram lang to. Ako, I do believe apart from God, I am nothing. That's the reason why I always give credit, number 1, to the people who helped me, who believed in me, who supported me, my parents, my loved ones, and syempre kay Lord, who gives me the ability to produce wealth. Kaya nga, guys, may natutunan ba kayo dito? Success, hindi ito swerte. It's vision. Again, that's number 1, hard work and humility. Kaya kung gusto mong mag-build ng legacy, hindi lang skills ang kailangan mo. Kailangan din values. You build relationship, you build trust. At na last but not the least nga, pag kayo po ay naging successful na, sumakses ka na, matutong magpakumbaba. Nagustuhan nyo ba tong first session na ito? Kung nagustuhan nyo tong first session na ito, alam nyo ba, meron tong part 2. Kung gusto nyo ng part 2, pakitype na lang yung part 2. Oo. Ang pag-usapan natin, paano magpamana ng legacy na naman sa next generation. If you want the part 2, type part 2 na right now sa comment section. Tatandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina po ang susi sa pagyaman.